Howdy guys, Doug Mystic Guy, doing another turn of Sentinels of the Multiverse. I'm blazing through these this weekend because I had something kind of drop off the radar and left me with some spare time. I could be filling it with other things, but doing videos of games for you guys is a lot of fun, so I'm filling it with that. And I do have some other personal stuff to do later, but this is a great time. Since the recording of these episodes is only taking about 30 minutes, 40 minutes a piece, it's the editing and all that later on that takes time. So I'm recording a bunch together, and then I'm putting them out like one at a time. But one of the flaws of doing that is when I do make a mistake, I can't really backtrack and fix it in a lot of cases. So if you do see, if I have made a mistake or two, I'll try and catch them as I go. But sometimes in these playthroughs we just have to relinquish ourselves to the fact that it's going to happen and move forward. I think we're okay right now. I don't think there's anything horribly outstanding or something that I missed that's tragically game impacting or breaking or whatever. So let's move on. Please don't forget, I'll bring it up until it's done, but the Infernal Relics, we're giving away a copy of Infernal Relics and Ambuscade separately. Rules are available in the videos. I'll also post them at the beginning of this video, so you know the end date's going to be February 25th, and basically you just have to like a couple videos and post to the original video where I announced the contest. I think it's video 5 or turn 4. Okay, well, moving on. Let's get on with our villain turn and just get it started right away. Okay, well, last turn we found enough clues to reveal the terrible villain Misinformation. Man, she's been wicked, dogging our heels and creating diversions, breaking our equipment, just awful stuff. But now we get to strike back. We know who she is, and we're in the middle of a deep battle within the Freedom 5's building, where she is holed up with battling Ra directly. The others are trying to fight off her other creations and things that have diversions that have taken place. But let's get started. So, gameplay. At the start of the villain turn, destroy a clue card. If you do, each hero target deals itself 2 sonic damage. So we're going to do that, but which one? Which one causes us the most grief? Probably the threat to the president. I don't mind taking another point of damage from the misplaced memo card. Let's take a look. What does the worst? Well, the what doesn't kill you makes us play an extra card. Threat to the president will make us destroy cards. Let's do that. So we're going to just. That's a diversion, not a clue. I can't do that. How do we get rid of that card? Oh, at the end of the villain turn, if the players with the most cards in play must destroy a card. Okay. At the start of the villain turn, the players may destroy hero non-character cards. Hero's value, so 4 non-character cards. Crud. Okay, you know what? I think we're going to do that. I don't like that card. It sucks. So this is at the start. So wait, let's first off, yeah, at the start we got to destroy this card. So we're going to destroy this card with her power. That means we won't have to destroy our cards. We're just not going to take. We'll just have to take the 2 sonic damage, reduced by 1 because of the Atlantean throne room. But wait, added 1 because she has increased damage. It says right on the top of her character on the app, +1 damage dealt. So we're going to each take 2 points of sonic damage from that. We're starting to get a little hurt here. Expatriate's down to 19. Ra is down to 11. Wraith is down to 11. And Sub-Zero's down to 15. Dum 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 dum. Hopefully we can burn through 39 more hit points of hers before that happens. So that was the start of turn effect. Okay, we also have this. Oh man, I think I did this last time. The first time a hero target deals damage to Misinformation, each turn she deals that target. So the first person to do her damage directly was Ra, and he did a whole boatload of damage. I think I missed that last time. First time a hero deals damage to Misinformation, each turn she deals that target hero -2 psychic damage. So yeah, so Ra would have actually taken 2, because remember what he did was his flame barrier hit her when she did damage. No, no, he attacked her. Yeah, I think, man, that puts him at 9. I think that's correct. Now, I kept it at 2 damage because she's doing +1 and the Atlantean Throne Room's doing -1. Okay, I think that catches us up with that. So now let's look at the other cards. So misplaced memo at the start of the villain turn. Each hero target deals itself 1 psychic damage. It says 2, but that's reduced by 1. That is not a direct attack by her. That's from the clue. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're actually starting to get really hurt now. We've got to kill her fast. What doesn't kill you? At the start of the villain turn, we already did that. If there are no diversions in play, but there was, we destroyed it. So we're not going to... That doesn't really take anything into effect, that clue. We just... Oh wait, guys, I'm so sorry. We cannot destroy a diversion card that way. It says destroy a clue card. So I'm going to... Well, I think the card I'm going to destroy is... it's going to have to take it back. It's going to be this one. The misplaced memo. Because then we'll stop taking that damage from that at least. So we're going to go 1. I'm going to put a hit point back on everybody because we destroyed... We took the damage from destroying the card, but I destroyed a diversion and I can't do that. I have to destroy an anomaly. But that means that the what does not kill you card at the start of the turn, if there are no anomaly or no diversions, play 1. There is one that we're going to have to get rid of. And then there's still the ongoing clue of the isolated heroes. Actually 2. They're on raw, but there's actually 2 of those, so we got several more we can burn from her. I don't think I'll destroy that one. It says start of turn, destroy a clue card. It doesn't give you the option. It doesn't say may destroy a clue card, but it says if you do. So I guess that means that there are none left. Okay, so continuing on at the start of, I think that's it. At the start of the villain turn, players may oh no, we got to do this. Sorry, may destroy hero non-character cards. What happens if we don't? Okay, player at the most card. Yeah, I think we're going to do it. We're going to destroy her hollow points. We'll destroy the infrared, so that gets destroyed, goes in her trash. We're going to destroy the infrared eyepiece for her. We'll destroy the transthermic, the isothermic transducer. And then Ra is going to have to get rid of his flame barrier, I guess. I think we have more options to get him a flame barrier, and that will then, at the start of the villain turn, destroy this card correctly, unlike we did last time, and that was my bad. So we did destroy this one as well. Okay, now let's go on to her card draw. We still have to draw her card now that we've done the... Now, remember this cat at the end of the turn is not going to take effect until her next turn. Oh, great. We pulled another ongoing. At least it's no longer the start. So we still can't destroy the lowest hit point thing. The misplaced memo came out again. That's the second one. Wait a second. Yeah, there is a second one in there. Okay, that got played out again, but it doesn't really have any effect because it was a start of the villain turn. So now we'll go to the end of the villain turn. Okay, misinformation. At the end of the villain turn, misinformation deals heroes -2 heroes, targets with the lowest hit points, 2 psychic damage each. So that makes her even. So it's going to be exactly 2, and that's going to hit Ra. He's down to 7, and Race down to 9. Okay, now let's look at the other ones. No, the other ones do not have an end of the effect except for the cat, which is not going to do that this turn because of the throat jab. Okay, great. That is, let me just double check. That's going to end the villain turn. Yes, yes, yes. Bam. Okay, let's go on to our hero actions now. Okay, Expatriate, she's still got her 2 stuff there, but let's see what we want to do about a card. This time, Arsenal Access. Reveal cards from the top of your deck until you reveal 2 equipment cards. Put one of them either into play or into your hand. Shuffle the rest of the revealed cards into your deck. That's not a bad one. We might find something good, or we can put out another hollow point round on the shotgun. Let's do that. so our equipment card, we're going to play that on Expatriate, and she's going to be the first one to deal misinformation damage this turn. Because then, for her power, she's going to shoot the shotgun. It does 4 damage, -1, and then we'll use the equipment, so it's 3 plus 2, 5. 5 damage to misinformation. She doesn't have anything reducing her damage, but remember, the first hero that deals damage is going to take damage from her as well. So let's start with that. Let's start with the 5 that she's going to take. So let's just count that again to be sure. 4 minus 1, 3 from the tactical shotgun, plus 2 for the hollow points, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got her down to 34. Okay, now though, Expatriate is going to take damage, and here's why. It says the first time a hero target deals damage to misinformation each turn, she deals the target hero -2 psychic damage. So she's going to deal 2 psychic damage to Expatriate, who's now down to 17 hits, but at least the other ones who do damage this turn won't take damage. Now, let's move on to Wraith. Well, we got a bunch of things to play for Wraith. Wraith has this, the Wraith deals up to 3 targets, 1 projectile damage each. That would be 2 projectile damage because of her micro-targeting computer. Or we can do Razor Ordnance. It's a equipment. The Wraith deals 1 target, 3 projectile damage. That would be 5 because we're going to play that. Okay, time to start doing some serious damage here. So we play her Ordnance, Razor Ordnance. It says power. The Wraith deals 1 target, 3 projectile damage. Now, her other equipment, the micro-targeting computer, increases projectile damage dealt by 2. So 3, that's going to go up to 5 minus 1, 4. She's going to... do we hit the cat? The roach or misinformation? She can kill the cat completely. Sub-Zero's can't do much damage. Do I kill the cat? The cat's going to do a lot of damage next turn. Let's kill the cat. Okay. Or, well, you know, she could, yeah, she's going to kill the cat. Boom. Okay, before it does damage, because this card also goes away. So we've killed the kitty. It's no longer there. Boom. Okay. I wonder if she would have... It had 2 hit points. I'm thinking if we did the throwing knives, 3 targets, 1. No, it only would have been 1 point. Wouldn't have done it. Okay. Boom. All right. Now that's going to be. You know, I did not give Expatriate her card draw. She got another quick draw card. Wraith. That's going to end Wraith's turn. We played a card. We played her power. Let's draw her card. Another Trust Fund. We know because we seeded the deck with that last time. And now let's move on to Absolute Zero. Well, we need to get Absolute Zero in a place where we're doing some decent damage, because we're not. So, it does say, at the start of your turn, Absolute Zero deals each non-hero target 1 cold damage. Well, great. Increase cold damage by Absolute Zero by 1. So, we're reducing damage by 1 because of the throne room. So, we got the main computer room. You can see how complicated this game can get when you're playing it by yourself. The main computer room is immune to damage because we pulled out another frickin' misplaced memo. So it stays there, but the roach is going to take 1, and misinformation is going to take 1 because of that. And that's, now remember, that is at the start of the hero turn, so that's before he plays a card. So now we're going to play a card, then we get to activate a power. So for his card, well, we can go through his, let's see, what can we do? We got his Frostbound Drain, Absolute Hero, Absolute Zero deals 1 non-hero card. No, we're not going to do that. Let's do Modular Realignment. It says select 1 equipment card from your trash, put it either into your hand or into play. Absolute Zero deals himself 1 fire damage and 1 cold damage. So we're going to do that. So first let's go through the trash. I don't really remember what we have. I'm going to do that off camera and figure out what we want so you don't spend a lot of time staring at or Absolute Zero's card. Okay, so we're going to take the isothermic transducer and put it into play. Now let's see how this rolls out, because the second part of this says Absolute Zero deals himself 1 fire damage and 1 cold damage. So we're going to increase that cold damage by 2. The fire damage bounces off. It says here, though, whenever Absolute Zero is dealt fire damage, Absolute Zero deals one target that much cold damage. He was dealt one fire damage, but it didn't really affect him. So basically what he's going to gain out of that, because then he can use the null point calibration unit, he's going to gain 1 hit point out of all of that and put the thermal blah 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 back in play. Okay, that's going to end his turn. Then we're going to draw a new card for him. Hopefully as we know it's the null point calibration unit. We got rid of that last turn. And that's going to end his turn. Okay, now we got Ra. Ra, let's see about his card play here. I think he's going to do Scorched Earth because there are now 4 cards. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to do a one-shot. We're going to play Scorched Earth. It says Ra deals each non-hero target X fire damage, where X equals the number of environment cards in play. There are 4, plus 1 for a staff, so it's going to be 5 points of damage. Minus 1 for the throne room, so that's going to be 4 points of damage to the roach, which is going to kill it. Boom, this is gone. And then 4 points of damage to misinformation. She's at 29 now. Keep in mind that that was not his power. That was his card that he played. Are we going to have to get rid of any cards this turn? No, we got rid of that. Okay, so the next thing he's going to do then is for his power, he's going to do his Blazing Tornado. So it's 3 damage plus 1, 4, minus 1 from the throne room, 3 to misinformation. 1, 2, 3. She's down to 26 points, and that will end his turn. Now we move on to the environment turn. Oh wait, let me draw his card first. Boom, boom. Drawn to the Flame, ongoing power. Ra deals each non-hero target X fire damage, where X equals the number of villain ongoing cards in play. Wow. That's pretty powerful. Gotta get that out next turn. Okay, on to the environment turn. Alright everybody, let's start with our start of turn. Okay, Typhoon. At the start of the environment turn, if there are no other anomalies in play, destroy this card. There's 2. Next one, at the start of the environment turn, each player may draw a card. If none do, destroy this card. That's the Atlantean Throne Room. I'm still okay with reducing damage by 1, so I'm going to draw a card. Got a Flak Jacket. That's good for Expatriate. Got Razor Ordnance again for Wraith. Not going to help her because she's already got those. For Sub-Zero, we got Horfire again. And for Ra, we got Drawn to the Flame again. That's 2. Guys, I swear I shuffled these. Okay, now we're going to go on to that's it for that. So we're going to draw a new environment card. Let's see. Tendrils of Madness, Anomaly. Increased damage dealt by the target. Okay, at the end of the environment turn, the card deals the target with the highest hit points 1 infernal damage. Well, that's going to be misinformation, actually. Increased damage dealt by that target by 1 until the start of the next environment turn. Okay, so that goes into play. I'm going to put that up there. It has 7 hit points, and it's the Tendrils of Madness. So I put that on our app. Okay, now let's look at end of turn events. So the main computer room, which we can't destroy still, is going to play the top card of the villain deck. It's a diversion, explosion in the lab. It's at the end of the villain, at the beginning of the villain, so we're just going to put that out, and it'll take effect next turn. The anomaly, it's the Tendrils of Madness. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the target with the highest hit points 1 infernal damage. Well, that doesn't do any damage. Increased damage dealt by that target. It doesn't say by it. Yeah, so she is going to currently also have. I know she didn't take damage from it, but she was attacked by it, and it says to add it. So we're going to add an. We're going to change the damage dealt to +2 damage dealt right now, and then because right now she's still getting a +1 from one of the other cards. That means she's going to be nasty next turn. Okay, and then at the end of the environment turn, each player must put 1 card from their hand on top of their deck. That's the Typhoon. And that'll be the end of that. So I'm going to do that off camera just so we don't waste time out. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm putting, let's see. So we got duplicates. I'm going to put a quick draw top of Expatriates. I will put a Trust Fund on top of Wraiths. I will put modular realignment on top of Absolute Zero's deck, and then for Raw, I will put, let's see, I will put one of the drawings to the flames back on top of his deck. We'll draw that again next turn. Okay, I think that officially ends the... Yes. Okay, the environment turn is over, and that's going to end our session for today, for this one. Thanks for watching. Trying to think if I missed anything. Doesn't look like it. Man, this is getting really complicated. But we do have this information down to 26 hit points, so I think if we can keep clearing this, we might be able to beat her, even though we're going to take a boatload of damage from her next turn. I see Raw, unfortunately my big damage dealer Raw,